The harsh realities of life after 70. Hello everyone, and welcome. Today we're discussing the often overlooked truths of life after 70. By this point, you may be grappling with the fleeting nature of time, reflecting on missed chances, and wondering how best to navigate these later years. This journey isn't easy. It's filled with both challenges and opportunities. Let's take an honest, heartfelt look at the realities of aging, what to expect, how to adapt, and how to find fulfillment in the years still ahead. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. The reality of finality. As you enter your 70s, there's no escaping the awareness of life's impermanence. There's a sense of urgency that comes with knowing the years ahead are fewer than those behind. In younger days, we could plan far into the future without second guessing. But now there's a realization that the future is no longer a far-off destination, but something we're living each day. Our achievements, careers, and family roles that once defined us might not mean as much to others as they did to us. Friends and family see us simply as who we are today, not as the roles we played or the titles we held. Instead of dwelling on what we were, we have an opportunity to redefine who we are now. These later years invite us to discover a deeper sense of self, one that isn't attached to labels. It's a humbling yet freeing realization, and if we allow ourselves to accept it, it can lead to a sense of peace and clarity. Life is no longer about doing, but about being. Each moment, each interaction becomes meaningful in a new way. 2. Time moves faster than we think. It's remarkable how quickly time has passed. It seems like only yesterday you were working, raising a family, and building a life. Yet now, here you are, looking back over the years with a mix of pride, nostalgia, and perhaps regret. In these later years, time can feel like it's slipping away faster than ever. Days merge into one another, weeks blur by, and suddenly it's another season, another year. This accelerated sense of time can be disorienting, but it's also a reminder to live each day fully. If there were things you once dreamed of doing, now is the time to start making them a reality. Whether it's a trip you always wanted to take, an old friend you meant to reconnect with, or a project you've put off, the present is where your attention needs to be. This isn't about filling time, but about choosing meaningful experiences that enrich your life. Remember, the present is the only time we're guaranteed. Embrace it with gratitude and don't wait for someday, because someday is today. 3. The heavy weight of regret. With age often comes regret, a sense of looking back on decisions that, in hindsight, might have been different. You might find yourself wondering, what if? What if you had chosen another path, spent more time with your children, or pursued that passion you set aside? These regrets are like shadows that linger, following us when we wish they wouldn't. But the reality is, we did the best we could with what we knew at the time. Regret doesn't have to be a burden. Instead, it can be a teacher, showing us the importance of presence and appreciation. The best way to honor the past, even if it's full of regrets, is to live fully in the present. We can choose now to be more intentional, to make the most of the moments we have left. Time with family, meaningful conversations, acts of kindness. All of these small actions become ways to balance the regrets of the past with gratitude for the present. 4. A more honest reflection of the past. Our memories often paint a picture of the past that's rosier than reality. It's easy to think back to the good old days and feel a pang of loss for the times gone by, but the truth is, life was rarely perfect. The 1970s, 1980s, and even the 1990s had their fair share of challenges. There were struggles, sacrifices, and hardships that we often forget when we look back. Reflecting on the past with honesty allows us to appreciate just how far we've come. Maybe those years weren't as ideal as they seem now, but they helped shape who we are today. Embrace both the good and the bad memories for what they are, a testament to your resilience, growth, and the wisdom you've gained. This perspective helps prevent us from romanticizing the past too much, allowing us to find value in the present moment instead. 5. Changing priorities and daily realities. One of the most surprising aspects of aging is how our priorities and interests shift. Things that once excited us may no longer hold the same allure. It could be that large gatherings feel overwhelming, or that activities that once seemed essential no longer seem worthwhile. Energy isn't the same, and our bodies aren't as cooperative. Now, we might prefer a quiet afternoon with a good book to a night out on the town. While this can feel like a loss, it's actually an invitation to focus on what brings you peace and fulfillment today. Honor these changes rather than fighting them. Find routines that bring you comfort and activities that nurture your well-being. These small, quiet joys may be less glamorous, but they hold immense value and provide a gentle rhythm that brings both purpose and peace. 6. Your possessions may not matter to others. The items you've held dear for so long, collections, mementos, heirlooms, may mean less to others than they do to you. After decades of attachment, it can be hard to let go. You might have kept them thinking your children or grandchildren would want them someday, but their tastes and lifestyles are often different. Your cherished antiques, collectibles, and even sentimental keepsakes might just not fit in with their lives. This isn't an easy truth, but it's a chance to let go of material attachments. Pass down items that hold sentimental value if someone truly appreciates them. Otherwise, don't let them weigh you down. Focus on enjoying the things that bring you joy now. And remember that the real treasures aren't in things, but in experiences and relationships. 7. Money, use it. Don't hoard it. After years of saving and working hard, it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The temptation to save just in case might be strong, but remember that you saved to live, not just to exist. Whether it's traveling, pursuing a hobby, or simply treating yourself, now is the time to spend with intention. There's no need to wait for some perfect moment to use what you've worked hard for. If you want to give gifts to family or friends, do it while you're still here to see them appreciate it. Watching others benefit from your generosity can bring immense satisfaction. Don't let fear of running out or concerns about inheritance prevent you from enjoying the wealth you built. This is your time to savor the results of your years of effort. 8. Accepting physical limitations. As the years go by, it's natural for our bodies to slow down. Tasks that were once second nature may now require more effort or caution. Accepting physical limitations is one of the hardest yet most important lessons in later life. While these changes might feel frustrating, embracing them allows us to adapt in ways that keep us safe and preserve our well-being. For instance, things like night driving, heavy lifting, or strenuous physical activities might now feel riskier, and that's perfectly normal. Recognizing these limits is a form of wisdom, not defeat. Adjusting doesn't mean giving up on things we love. It simply means finding new ways to enjoy them. If night driving becomes challenging, consider using ride services or asking family for help with evening outings. If physical activities like gardening or hiking feel too strenuous, perhaps you can modify them, such as tending to potted plants instead of a full garden or taking shorter scenic walks. There are countless ways to stay active and engaged without putting yourself at risk. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Family members and friends are often more than willing to lend a hand, and accepting their help can deepen these relationships. Embrace this stage of life as an opportunity to create routines that support your well-being and honor your body's needs. Instead of focusing on what you can no longer do, focus on all that you can still enjoy. Find new ways to bring joy and fulfillment into each day. 9. The reality of losing friends. One of the hardest parts of aging is saying goodbye to those who have been a part of our lives for so long. As the years pass, we inevitably lose friends, family members, and loved ones, and each loss feels like a piece of ourselves is slipping away. The friendships and connections we've built over a lifetime carry memories and shared experiences that can't be replaced. It's natural to feel grief and sadness as our social circles grow smaller, and we may even find ourselves feeling isolated. While it's important to honor these losses and allow ourselves to grieve, it's equally important to cherish the relationships that remain. Reaching out to old friends, staying connected with family, or even building new friendships can help combat loneliness. Sometimes these later years present opportunities to forge meaningful bonds with people who share similar experiences and perspectives. Volunteering, joining a community group, or simply reconnecting with old acquaintances can bring new friendships that add warmth and companionship to our lives. Losing friends reminds us of our own mortality, but it also highlights the value of each day. Cherish the people who are still in your life. Make time for conversations and enjoy the moments you share together. It's these connections that bring meaning and comfort as we navigate the losses. Each friend, each loved one, is a chapter in the story of our lives, and the memories we hold are treasures that remain with us always. Embrace these relationships, old and new, as gifts that bring joy, companionship, and a sense of continuity in a world that's always changing ways. 10. Embracing the freedom of not pleasing everyone. One of the liberating aspects of aging is the freedom to let go of the need to please others. Throughout our lives, many of us have felt the pressure to meet others' expectations, to keep the peace, or to conform to social norms. But as the years pass, this pressure begins to fade. There's a wonderful sense of release that comes from knowing that you no longer have to worry so much about what others think. The freedom to be authentically yourself, without apology or pretense, is a priceless gift of this stage of life. Embracing this freedom doesn't mean disregarding others' feelings, but it does mean allowing yourself to live with honesty and authenticity. Now is the time to focus on your own values, interests, and happiness, rather than trying to fit someone else's mold. Whether it's speaking your mind about topics you care about, wearing what makes you comfortable, or spending your time in ways that bring you joy, give yourself permission to make choices based on what truly matters to you. This is your time to live life on your own terms with a sense of confidence that comes from years of experience. With this freedom, you also gain clarity about who truly respects and accepts you for who you are. The people who remain in your life now are likely the ones who value you for your true self. Let go of the pressure to keep everyone happy, and instead, focus on nurturing the relationships that genuinely enrich your life. This is the time to enjoy the relationships that support your well-being and bring you peace. 11. No need to put on a show anymore. At this point in life, the masks and facades we may have worn in the past are no longer necessary. The need to present ourselves in a certain way, to be successful, put together, or perfect, loses its relevance. The beauty of these years is that they allow us to live without the pressure to conform or impress. You don't have to strive to be something you're not, nor do you need to maintain an image that doesn't align with who you are at heart. This stage is about living with sincerity and comfort in your own skin. With this newfound freedom, you can embrace the interests and passions that bring you joy, regardless of how they may be perceived by others. Whether it's a hobby you've always wanted to pursue, an unconventional way of living, or simply a quieter life that prioritizes inner peace, this is your chance to embrace your unique path. Letting go of the need to put on a show opens the door to a life of authenticity, where you can enjoy each day without the weight of others' opinions. This liberation allows for genuine connections. Those who stay close now are there for the real you, not an image you once felt obligated to present. Letting down these walls invites deeper, more meaningful relationships with people who accept and appreciate you as you are. It's a beautiful opportunity to live without pretense, focusing instead on honesty, kindness, and self-respect. 12. Treating yourself with respect. Respect isn't just something we expect from others. It's something we must also give ourselves. Aging can sometimes challenge our sense of self-worth, especially in a society that often values youth above all else. But at this point in life, self-respect is more important than ever. It's a reminder that your life experiences, values, and wisdom are valuable regardless of age. Treating yourself with respect means honoring the person you've become and recognizing the journey that brought you here. This respect manifests in many ways, from taking care of your physical and mental health to setting boundaries that protect your well-being. Prioritizing your needs, maintaining dignity, and practicing kindness toward yourself all contribute to a life lived with self-respect. Don't let anyone or anything make you feel less than because of age or perceived limitations. Instead, stand firm in the knowledge that you are deserving of respect, both from yourself and from those around you. Respecting yourself also influences how others see and treat you. When you carry yourself with dignity and confidence, you set the tone for how you expect to be treated. self-respect becomes a powerful tool, allowing you to navigate this stage of life with a strong sense of self-worth, regardless of external circumstances. It's a profound realization that after all you've been through, you owe it to yourself to live with respect, appreciation, and care. 13. Self-improvement doesn't have an expiry date. It's a common misconception that growth and self-improvement are only for the young, but nothing could be further from the truth. Each day, no matter our age, is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make positive changes. Personal development can mean different things at this stage of life, whether it's focusing on health, nurturing relationships, exploring new hobbies, or even adjusting long-held perspectives. Growth is lifelong, and these later years offer a unique opportunity to evolve in ways that bring joy and satisfaction. Physical health remains a significant area where improvement is possible. Simple lifestyle changes such as eating well, staying active, or practicing mindfulness can profoundly affect your overall well-being. But self-improvement isn't limited to physical health. This is a great time to explore mental and emotional growth, perhaps through meditation, gratitude practices, or simply spending time in nature. Working on yourself is not about chasing youth, but about preserving a quality of life that lets you enjoy each moment to the fullest. Embracing self-improvement at this stage shows that growth isn't tied to age. It's a mindset. Each new skill, each positive habit, each personal goal is a reminder that you're still an active participant in your own life. Even small steps bring a sense of accomplishment, reinforcing that it's never too late to make changes that enhance your life. Embrace this phase as one filled with potential, where each day offers the chance to become the best version of yourself. 14. Finding meaning in facing challenges with purpose. A fulfilling life doesn't come without challenges, and these later years may bring new obstacles, from physical limitations to emotional shifts. However, each challenge presents an opportunity to find purpose and meaning. Purpose isn't only about achieving grand goals. It's often found in facing life's difficulties with courage, resilience, and grace. Life after 70 may come with its own set of struggles, but these experiences offer a chance to continue growing, to remain resilient, and to find value even in the hardest days. Purpose can be as simple as being a source of wisdom and comfort for others, helping a friend, guiding a family member, or being a supportive presence in someone's life. These acts bring meaning to your days and remind you that you still have a valuable role to play. Challenges, while daunting, highlight that you are capable of contributing to the world around you. Engaging in community activities, mentoring, or even exploring a new hobby can infuse each day with purpose, giving you something to look forward to. Facing challenges with purpose also means adapting to change. This may involve accepting physical limitations or adjusting to a slower pace. Rather than seeing these changes as losses, they can be viewed as new opportunities for self-discovery. Purpose at this stage isn't about what you accomplish, but about how you live, how you love, and how you give. Each challenge met with resilience, and each day lived with intention, becomes a powerful testament to a life well lived. By embracing purpose, we create a legacy that extends far beyond accomplishments, a legacy of character, strength, and kindness. These qualities inspire those around us and leave a lasting impact, While challenges may be inevitable, facing them with purpose makes every day meaningful, turning life's difficulties into profound experiences that deepen our understanding and appreciation of life itself. 15. Forgiveness with boundaries. At this stage in life, forgiveness often becomes less about the other person and more about finding peace within yourself. The weight of old grudges or unresolved hurts can be exhausting to carry, clouding your days and holding you back from true contentment. Letting go of past resentments doesn't mean condoning the wrongs done to you. It means refusing to let those wounds define you. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-care, a release from bitterness that allows you to reclaim your peace of mind. However, forgiveness doesn't mean you must welcome everyone back into your life. Setting boundaries is essential, especially with those who may have caused harm, whether knowingly or unknowingly. These boundaries protect your mental and emotional well-being, allowing you to let go of the past while preventing further pain. It's entirely okay to forgive someone without re-establishing a close relationship. In fact, this balance often brings the deepest healing. Forgiveness might be a gradual process, and you don't have to rush or feel pressured to let go before you're ready. It's okay to take your time and forgive in stages as you process what happened and what it meant for you. Each step builds your emotional freedom, releasing the grip of past hurt and opening space for positive experiences. Boundaries, in turn, give you control over who you allow into your life and on what terms. They are a form of respect toward yourself, honoring the lessons you've learned and the person you've become. This can be particularly challenging with family, where relationships are complex and deeply rooted. But prioritizing your well-being is not selfish. It's necessary. Surround yourself with people who uplift and respect you, and allow those who don't to remain at a distance. In these later years, peace and harmony are invaluable gifts, and setting clear boundaries is one of the most empowering ways to nurture them. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.